Hi friends, Starry, and another homesteading project that is good for your health. Now this is the nurse in me. Kefir. Yes, yes, yes. We all should be drinking kefir. If you have any GI issues, if you want to keep your GI healthy, if you want to just help your overall immune system, you really should be doing kefir. Now, you can do kefir, milk kefir, you can do water kefir. Today I'm actually going to be walking through the kefir grains that I purchased, and I love this place. I get mine from fusionteas.com. I tell you what, they're they're good grains. You get a big whopping tablespoon. They send it to you pre-packaged, and they ship very fast. They're not going to break the bank. Be doing the water kefir. All right, let's walk you through how to revive the grain. Okay, this is what your grains are going to look like when they come out of the package. They're just little lumpy bumpy things. And what you want to do is you want to take your grains and simply put them in a clean, and I use mason jar, in a clean mason jar. And then you're going to add your sugar water, be it coconut water, be it just regular filtered water where you added some sugar. You can use a fruit juice, you can use, before we go any further, I want to caution you, there are some sugars that you should not be using. And here's something I want to caution people about when you are choosing a sugar for your water grain kefir. There are some sugars that you should not use. I love my monk fruit, but monk fruit and stevia, agave are not sugars that you can use to actually stimulate the kefir grains and make kefir. They're not going to work. It needs real sugar in order to ferment. Organic sugar is great. Raw coconut, palm, brown sugar, all perfect. But also just know that honey cannot be used either, because if you think about it, honey has its own bacteria. It's got good bacteria, but it will compete with the grains and it will ruin your kefir grains. So please stay away from honey and stay away from molasses. Molasses does the same thing. It will ruin your grains. Then all you do is you add that sugar water to your grains. And you are going to cover it, and I usually cover mine with a cheesecloth, and you're going to leave it on your shelf. I just leave it right over here where it's warm, room temperature, for 24 hours. The first time you use your grains, you are going to let them sit for 24 hours, and then you will take them off the shelf, drain them, and do the process all over again. After 24 hours of first putting your water grains in either the coconut water or the sugar water, you are going to take that water and drain out the grains. And it's going to look a little something like this. It's going to be fizzy. It's going to look like, oh, this does not look good, but it is good because those grains are fermenting and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And just like that, you're going to strain those grains, and then you're going to do it all over again with another batch of sugar water or coconut water. And then this time, instead of waiting 24 hours, you can start fermenting it, putting it on the shelf for 12 hours. And then you can start saving your batches. And all I simply do is, after I get one batch, I transfer it into a jar, and then I put it in the refrigerator. And then it's ready to use. Now it's time to use my awesome water kefir. And I don't do it like conventional people. No, I don't just put a little fresh fruit in there and let it seep and do all of that. I like to make my fruit smoothie with all of my extra supplements and awesome fruit. And as a base, I use my probiotic. Yes, my kefir water, probiotic, right there. That's all I need. So I'll show you exactly how I do it. I put whatever fruit I have available. I've got, every time it's different. I have frozen red grapes. Those are great antioxidants. I've got some strawberries. I will do my powder, protein powder, just because I'm not a meat eater, and I don't do hardly any beans anymore, believe it or not, just because I'm trying to have a lower carb diet, and I'll explain that later. And then I do my chia, and then I will throw in there my wonderful kefir water, and then I'm going to blend it. Now the other thing, if you're looking for like a lot of extra calories, you can do real peanut butter. It's got tons and tons of calories. But right now I'm doing something a little bit more healthier. I have a PB2. It's a powdered peanut butter. It's got 85% less fat calories, and it's still very nutritious and healthy for you. And if you want a smoothie with your kefir water with a little bit of peanut butter flavor, this stuff is really awesome. Just some other things that you can throw in there, and you can throw in your ground flaxseed. I also throw in my barley grass powder, but that's what I do with my kefir water. Once it's done, it makes a powerful base for my smoothies filled with nutritious probiotics. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the video, and go make yourself some kefir water. So easy.